First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Caleb ball for Miami in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Batting fourth, third.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Cook, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Santana is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Now at the plate, Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to short. Garcia has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Miami down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
An 8-0 shutout this evening. Milwaukee rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Corbin Burns notches his 3rd win of the year as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 8 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Taylor Clark, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
Hoping to send him packing. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Ground ball set back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Way to get on base.
Stepping up now, Brian Anderson. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Anderson.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
Another payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
At the plate, Lewis Brinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lewis Brinson.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Marlins leave all 3. We are still scoreless. Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. No score here as we play inning number 2. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Jones. A base hit in his first trip.
Adam Jones.
Left side. To his left, Anderson. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Brewers. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Up around the face.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-0 delivery. Popped him up. Thames in foul ground. 1 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Steve Cook.
From the stretch. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Anderson.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Marlins strand a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Next for Milwaukee, Adam Jones. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the second out. Stepping in, Steve Cook. He singled his last time up.
Steve Cook.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. In now is Lorenzo Kane. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hard hit ball to short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
The 2-2. And this is on the ground to short. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
10-2 the final in this game. The Milwaukee Brewers scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Zach Davies earns win number 4 on the season. Corey Knebel works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Marlins, 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners.
And as we set the situation for you here, there's a runner at first with nobody out. Digging in, Steve Cook. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Bullet back up the middle. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Severino Gonzalez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Severino Gonzalez.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. The Milwaukee Brewers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jacob Barnes gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Josh Hader closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year.